a lot of things that you really need to have in your diet to give you the energy. So, yeah, I really like to talk to clients about starting their day with some type of smoothie where we can fit in so many of the vitamins and nutrients that you need right away in the morning, and an easy, you grab it and go. And you're starting your day off right, and you're knowing that at least you're starting giving your body all of these vitamins and nutrients. So, yeah, that's what I like to do.
And you know something, case in point, you're so right about that, because you know what, once you get on this and you're doing this is not a diet, it's a lifestyle change. Once you do that, because you know what happened to me, we had to go away for the weekend. We were gone for the weekend. And so, I was eating healthy, but I didn't have my smoothie. I didn't have those. I don't, and people have to understand when we say smoothie, we mean healthy smoothies, not just some smoothie that you go get from the health food store. We're talking about smoothies that are packed, they're power packed with minerals and nutrients and things that you need, and vitamins that you need. They're plant-based, okay? They're protein water-based, those type of proteins. They're green leafy things that are going to give you some calcium, things that your body needs. And so I didn't have it. And so the first thing that I did when I got to my kitchen, I made a smoothie, and I made it all natural smoothie from things that I actually prep and then freeze. And then when I want to come home, and then I prep them, whether it's a vegetable or whether it's a fruit or something like that, and then I'm able to make a smoothie, and I don't have to worry about the actual fruit going bad because I freezed it. And so these are some of the routines, but I knew right away. I started to feel better, but I knew the difference, that my body was reacting differently because I didn't have the nutrients that it normally gets. So once you turn the corner and you learn how to eat healthy, you don't just go back. You're not going to be perfect every day. Every day is not going to be a perfect day because you're human, but the point is that you're in routine of giving your body what it needs, So Heather, when you're coaching people and you're starting to notice that things about them are changing, their appearance is more healthier, their outlook is much more positive, what is your thoughts about that? Like, how are you able to see the changes, them coming from, well, let's just say that not just the changes, but them being able to come full circle and recognize that they're making a lifestyle change and they can see the difference? What's that like for them, to our audience?
Well, they actually say that they have energy. So, it's like, wow, I could think clearly, and I started my day, and I actually felt, ready to go. And I didn't feel like I had to grab 5 cups of coffee because their bodies start to not need so much coffee. And so they're able to actually just kind of get moving with their day. They're not as brain foggy because they're getting the things that their body needs. So that to me is beautiful, right? When someone's like, I have energy and I can think clearly because my body's getting what it needs. And I'm like, yes, that's what it's all about.
Exactly. And that's what health coaching. So when we put the health coaching together to teach you how to give your body what it needs. And then the next thing we do is we work on the second part of it, which is self-improvement and who you are. It's about unleashing this person, and you're getting to know you all over again because you start to recognize the beauty in who you really are. And that's what you want more than anything. And you've just released the mystery of why can't I? There's something I call, and it sounds like this. The light came on. The mystery is over. The light. Here we go again. Heather, let's turn the light on for him. That's your aha moment. Am I right, Heather?
Yes, you are absolutely right. And I wish I had that sound effect with me every time I had an aha moment.
I
know.
Would
make my day.
So guess what? We can be coaching people on the phone and we recognize they have an aha moment. The first thing we do is Then the next thing, the mystery is starting to come out. You know what I'm saying? The mystery is leaving, and they're unlocking the knowledge that they need to take care of themselves. And that's that's a beautiful moment to be able to watch a person start to become full circle and start to redevelop their mindset, start to develop their processes, start to redevelop their direction in life of what they want and where they're going. And what we mean by that is once we teach you how to eat right, you start to naturally lose weight, and your body starts to, you're not really losing weight, your body is going to down to a healthier weight. You are losing weight, you're going down to a healthier rate. You're getting rid of excess fat. You're taking the stress off of your body, your organs that it's had to carry for so long. And next thing you know, the mental side kicks in, and it looks like this. You want a new hairdo. You want to dress, you want to buy sexier clothes, you want to spend more time, you want to go get your nails done, you want to be able to have that time with your husband. Your husband tells you that you're looking really beautiful, and then people start to compliment you because you not only do you look better, but you're glowing. Your inner glow is coming out because you're unlocking who you're meant to be, who you really are. You're shedding and you're blossoming, and so that goes along with the successful woman. So if you're successful, you want everything that goes along with it. You want the balance. You want to have synergy. You want everything that goes along with success. You want to be the woman that has it all. In order to be the woman that has it all, what does it take, Heather, to be the woman that has it all? You let them know.
So I think to be the woman who has it all, you've got your physical health under control, right? You're giving your body what it needs. You're laying that foundation. And then you're starting to hone your mental health too, right? So you're working on mindset and you're working on all of those things. And then as you get through that, you actually embrace this love, right? This love for who you are and for others in a way that you haven't ever before, because you're building that up and you're creating all of those components. And that's when you are at your optimal success, when you have that well-rounded that well-rounded approach and outlook.
Yeah, when you have what we call it, something that Amber and I have been talking about, what we actually call it is the AHA optimal wellness moment. And the optimal wellness moment, you start to connect all the majors in what makes you who you are. You start to connect your spiritual self, okay, with your mindful self. So that's mindfulness, okay? And then there's more balance there. Then you start to connect your health, okay? And that's really, really huge. And then it becomes, you start to find out and get in tune with who you are spiritually. And then you start to get into what makes your spirit thrive. What makes me thrive? What is it in my spirit? What is it about my spirit? And what is my spirit? You're more in tune with who you are. And then you become more well-rounded. And so then you get in touch with immunity because you're building immune health. So that's beautiful too. And so then you start to say, okay, I've got everything, mind, body, soul, and health. You start to put all that together and you do have everything. Your outlook on life is different. Your outlook with your family, you want more for your family and you want to be healthier for your family. You want to be there for your family. And so these are all the things that what it takes to kind of look at. So that's why we're coaching on this optimal wellness series. And the next one is going to be about, our next series is going to be about love. And the other one is going to be the stressors in life and how to deal with them, how to de-stress, how to decompress, and the things that you need to be able to build you so you can deal with stressful situations so that everything is not just feeling like it's one more thing on top of my head. And that's what successful women deal with, and next thing you know, they start to snap back and they start to unravel, and that's the last thing we want you to do. We want you to get the help you need and get the building fundamentals that you need and be able to have it all. Okay, there's no sense in having it all and losing it all. You didn't struggle and fight to have it all, to lose it all, but you at the same time you remember you're only human. Heather, what is that like? What is it, what is your thought on people risking losing it all because they have it all, but they don't have it together? What's your thought?
Yeah, I think that can happen so easily. And I'm still going to laugh.
I keep calling you. Why do I? You know something? Is your spirit is a Heather spirit, and I don't know why. And that might be the reason why everybody calls you Heather. Her name is Amber.
Right? It's totally fine. It just makes me laugh. But I don't want listeners to get confused. I really am Amber, or that's what my name is. So
her name is Amber Jensen. That is her name. And so the reason why should I break down that spirit? Because your spirit is so beautiful. She has a really beautiful spirit and a really beautiful personality. And most people, and there's something around names, and names mean something, and that's the way her spirit is. So I just keep thinking of a Heather when I think of her. But even though I know she's Amber Jensen, I'm always calling her Heather. What I don't mean to do it, I don't mean to do it. It's just her spirit is so beautiful, and she's so easygoing. She's easy to talk to, easy flowing, easy breezy flowing, and she, really, really helps you understand who and what you need in life, what part of life is missing for you, and she's able to connect it in such a beautiful spirit. So just keep on calling her Heather all the time, even though I know her name is Amber. So please forgive me, Amber.
I absolutely forgive you, and that was so sweet. Thank you so much, Debbie. I really appreciate that. It's always wonderful to hear something about yourself, right? That maybe you don't notice, and so I take that in and just say thank you for that. I think, when we're caught up as these successful, compassionate women who are trying to give to everyone else, and our hearts are so big, right? And they go out to everybody else, that we just lose that sense of balance. And, it's hard to come back to, and it's hard to take time and connect it. But what I find, and what my clients find, are that when they finally come back, right? When they come back and they look at self-care, and they get these pieces more in balance in their life, they're actually better as a successful woman. They're better as a mom. They're better as a spouse, right? Because it's all in balance. And so they're giving the best of themselves in those areas without depleting themselves. And those pieces, the nutrition and the stress reduction and all of those pieces, that's the synergy, right? When we can get all of those working and come back to who we are, then we have that sense of balance and can be even more than we thought possible.
Exactly. And one of the key things is for you to find you, not for you to turn on the TV and whatever is put on TV, and everybody's a size 2 or 3 or 4, and they're really realistic. A lot of people starving themselves to be 2, 3, or 4. And if they gain a pound, they have a mental breakdown. That's not the ideal person that you may be. You might be a 12. You might be an 8. But that you might be a 16. You might be a 14. But as long as you're healthy, and as long as you feel good about you, those are the key ingredients right there. That's the key. Those are the key ingredients about you finding you. It's not for you to go and find someone that you need to be like and mimic and imitate, because then you're not being true to yourself. Because in all of our episodes, what we want to do is endeavor to be true to you. And we want you to be true to yourself. How can you be true to yourself if you're not being true to what and who you really are? So those are some of the fundamentals that we need to put in place. And then if a person says, I'm normally a size 24, but I want to be a size 6, and then you become the size 6, and then you look sick, and you're not really losing the weight in a healthy way, and exercise and have diet, then what are you really doing to your body? So there's a flip side to it, that if you really truly want to be healthy, you got to take all the steps to be healthy. And that's everywhere in your life. It has to encompass your whole life. Your life needs to be healthy. If you're not in a healthy relationship, then you can't be healthy. If you're not really happy, then you can't be healthy, because it encompasses everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and those are some of the key points, really, that Amber and I really discuss. And those are some of the key points that she has in her practice, which I'm so proud of her, that you really, what was the breaking point for you that you knew What was the significant moment for you, Amber, that said that I need to be a health coach? I can help people. What was that significant moment?
Yeah. So it was when I came out of my corporate job
Mm-hmm.
and I started focusing on me